discussing what to do about a tenant that may have been in the house for an extended period of time, 3 to 4 or 5 years, and the rent has gone up incrementally over time. But the challenge is that the fair market rent has gone up substantially over the last 5 years. So what do? You increase the rental amount for the tenant that's in place, $300 to $400. That's probably not, does not add any additional value to the tenant. So even if you came in and changed the appliances out and did some stuff to the home while the tenant is there, I don't know if $300 to $500 in increase at one time is going to be sustainable or even acceptable by a lot of tenants. Even though the tenant may go somewhere else and have to pay the same amount, which is true, out of spite or just out of the way that the business was done, they may just be willing to take their chance as opposed to staying put. Now that you got the tenant out of the home, you're gonna have to spend a few $1,000s, maybe over $5,000, depending on the condition of the house, how long the tenant has been there, to get it back rent ready again. And on average now, placing a tenant may take anywhere between 45 days to about 65 days. So now you're out of rent for a month and a half, maybe 2 months of rent, $5,000 to $6,000. So you're out of close to about $8,000 to $9,000 in that calendar year, and that eats up any potential profit that you're going to make during that same time period in terms of return on investment. So just looking at it from a logical and a more practical perspective, I always suggest go up on the tenant gradually, or when you start, you always only do 2 to 3 years renewals. So that way you're able to have a tenant locked in for an extended period of time. And also you don't run into a whole lot of issues as it comes to being able to have a rental increase. Now, if you do want to take the chance and just, you feel as if you want to just take that risk and say, you know what, I would just rather forego making those $9,000 to $10,000 for at least one calendar year, and I'll make up for it, I guess maybe depends on how much you're getting per year in net profit. That may take 3 to 5 years to kind of make up for, because also in those years that are coming in the future, you're going to have maintenance issues to some degree that's going to begin to kind of erode and kind of eat into your profit as well. So all things being considered, as an investor, every situation is unique and different. So I think you want to dive deeper into it and take a broader look at it as opposed to just looking at the numbers alone, because they don't tell the full story. Thank you for your time.